All right, guys. So today we are going to work on setting some healthy boundaries around social media. So, today's world, we spend a lot of time consuming content on social media. And it's really important for our mental health to take note of where we're spending our time and where we're giving our energy. Thinking, does this bring me joy? Does this make me feel better about myself? Do I feel empowered? Do I feel excited and supported around this content? Or am I finding myself feeling very judgmental and comparing and hating myself because of what I'm rabbit holing down in terms of what I'm viewing on social media? So, we want to start to work on creating healthy boundaries around it. Social media can be an amazing tool, an amazing platform for many, many things, but it can also be one that can drag our energy down really far without us even really noticing that it's happening. And so, by clearing out and unfollowing or muting or turning off or taking a break from these accounts that don't bring some joy and love into our hearts, we can start to really shift this um, mental game we play with ourselves around social media. So our mantra is going to be, I love myself enough to set healthy boundaries around social media. So I'm just going to invite you to take a couple of minutes to take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And I invite you to not worry about what you were doing before this and allow your mind to not wander to what you might have to do after this. Just being completely grateful that you showed up today, here and now, and are putting in this work. Just taking a couple more deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And when you're ready, we'll start tapping on the side of the hand and say, even though in the past I have found myself comparing and judging a lot when I look on social media, that's okay. I love and accept myself anyway. Even though in the past I have not set any boundaries around what I consume, I have gone down some pretty crazy rabbit holes. And quite often, I stop scrolling feeling not the best about myself. That's okay. I love and accept myself anyway. And even though I haven't really thought about what I'm consuming, haven't given much thought to how I feel after I am on social media, that's okay. I love and accept myself anyway. So, the top of the head, I find myself comparing a lot on social media. Eyebrow point, often judging myself while I'm looking at content. Side of the eye, comparing the shape of my body. Under the eye, judging my fitness level. Under the nose, comparing myself to others in so many ways. Under the mouth, I spend more time doing this. Collarbone point than I would like to admit. under the arms, hours of endless scrolling, under the chest, consuming things that don't bring me joy, tapping the wrists, consuming things that don't make me feel better about myself, top of the head. A lot of the times I like myself less after scrolling social media. Eyebrow point. I often find myself feeling not good enough, side of the eye, not pretty enough, under the eye, not fit enough, under the nose, not organized enough, under the mouth. There's so many people that have it put together. Collarbone point. And when I think about where I'm at, under the arms, I just don't feel good enough. Under the chest, I follow a lot of different pages, tapping the wrist for inspiration. Top of the head, but I often find myself feeling really shitty. Eyebrow point, feeling less than, side of the eye, but I get pulled into the trap under the eyes of continuously consuming this content. Under the nose, and then I don't like myself. Under the mouth, don't like the way I look. Collarbone point, don't like the way I feel. Under the arms, just not feeling good enough. Under the chest, but I waste a lot of my time going through this content. Tapping the wrists, and I'm starting to recognize that it doesn't feel so great. Good job, you guys. So just take a couple of deep breaths in and just notice, how do you feel after being on social media? Think about it. Do you feel inspired? Do you feel better? Do you feel motivated in the right ways? I'm going to say a lot of that, the answer is no, because we get pulled into these accounts where we're judging, we're criticizing, we're comparing. And honestly, you guys, a lot of the stuff on there is fake. It is not even real. I'm a hairstylist as well, and I get people bringing me photos from social media, things they've seen and things the way they want their hair. And I literally have to tell people that 90% of the time that is a wig. Nobody goes from black hair to platinum blonde in 4 hours and still has hair on their head. But we don't take into consideration to think about is what are we consuming? Is it real? Is it not real? Because 90% of the time it's not real. So when you think about doing this and think about going through and letting go of those accounts that no longer serve you. Maybe they did in the past. Maybe they brought some value to your life. But if you're not feeling good by taking in what they're putting out, it is time to let that go. You're going to feel a lightness in your body when you stop bombarding yourself with this content that doesn't make you feel good. You'll see a shift. So we're going to go into our next round of releasing and affirming that we are ready to do this. We are ready to let go of all of this crap that is not serving our higher good. So we're going to start tapping on the side of the hand and say, just because in the past I have had no healthy boundaries around social media, That's okay. I am willing and ready to change that today. Just because in the past, I have let other people's lives on social media consume way too much of my time. That's okay. I love and accept myself anyway. And even though I hadn't really made the connection between what I take in on social media and how I feel about myself and my life and my body, I am realizing now that there is a connection there. And I am ready to make some changes. And I love and accept myself always. Top of the head, I am disconnecting from what no longer serves me. Eyebrow point, I am letting go of these fake accounts. Side of the eye, I am turning off these inspirations that are not inspiring me. Under the eye, I am deleting these people and things with ease. Under the nose, I see the connection it's had with my mental health. Under the mouth, I acknowledge that this is not good for me. Collarbone point, and I am stepping into my power to change this. Under the arms, I have wasted too much time judging. Under the chest, I have spent too many hours comparing. Tapping the wrists, I have put too much energy into not liking myself because of social media. Top of the head, and I am ready to let this behavior go. Eyebrow point, I am ready to make healthy boundaries around social media. Side of the eye, if it does not bring me joy. Under the eye, if it does not serve me in a positive way. Under the nose, if it does not make me feel good about myself and my life. Under the mouth, then it has got to go. Collarbone point, I can feel myself getting lighter. Under the arms and feeling freer. Under the chest, when I'm not bogged down by this social media crap. Tapping the wrists, I want to feel excited and inspired. Top of the head, I deserve to feel good about myself. Eyebrow point, so I'm being well aware of what I consume. Side of the eye, I want to follow people who are real. Under the eyes, who have a story I can relate to. Under the nose, who can bring value into my life. Under the mouth, so that's what I'm going to connect with. Collarbone point, that's where I'm going to spend my time. Under the arms, anything other than that. Under the chest, and I'm done with it for good. Tapping the wrists, I am worthy of feeling good. Top of the head, I am worthy of healthy boundaries. Eyebrow point, I love myself enough. Side of the eye, to create healthy boundaries. Under the eyes, I am aware of what I consume. Under the nose, I am aware of what I spend my time on. Under the mouth, and I'm aware of who I give my energy to. Collarbone point, I am ready to feel good. Under the arms, and surround myself with content that feels good to me. Under the chest, feels good in my body. Tapping the wrists, and brings love and value to my day. And so it is. Good job, you guys. I hope you take a few minutes, whether it's today or sometime soon, and just go through and do a big purge. Get rid of that stuff that is not serving you, that is not bringing you to a place of love and happiness and growth and acceptance. Get rid of it, unfollow it. If you can't click unfollow, then just click mute and see how long you can go without watching that stuff. Because I will bet you that when you stop taking that in and consuming that on a daily basis, you are going to find yourself feeling so much lighter in your mind, your body, and your soul. I hope you have the best day.